It's about to be action packed, so sit back and enjoy your snacks. Oh, hell
Realist, welcome back. It's Trey.
And it's Tasha.
Man to the Real, where we keep it real. Loki, Season 2, Episode 2.
Breaking Brad.
Gonna break his ass. Whoever the fuck Brad is, he's gonna get broke. Because he the god of mischief.
Are there drugs involved? Breaking Bad?
I got the
Maybe
reference.
Brad got drugs? I don't know. But last episode was really good to start out the season. I knew they weren't gonna let me down.
It's the god of mischief.
So we're gonna get into this. Y'all already know where the reactions is at, okay?
Patreon!
X5 is an actor now, or he's undercover. Looks pretty real to me. Hey, how are the kids? How are you? Wow.
Is that the one she told to find Sylvie?
I think so.
I don't know how I feel, but I know I look pretty darn good. Come on, look at this. Pretty darn good.
That motherfucker out here living his best life.
Bridget Bardot rumors true.
Changing the timeline.
Wow, you
This motherfucker out here living his best life.
anything for... Hey!
Oh.
You okay?
Motherfucker out here living his best life, bruh. This is why everybody can't do these jobs. Now y'all see why they was mind wiped. Cause this what they be out here doing. Okay, walking up in the... Okay, sir. Walk on the
Unbutton
scene.
That's right, unbutton that
With the
button.
ruffles. That man wearing them ruffles.
Yeah.
I'm not finna chase nobody, bruh. Then got these nice ass clothes on.
Oh, John got some. Okay.
They should have showed another timeline with him as Thor.
Okay.
Are these Lokis?
Hold on a second, all right?
These glamour? Because they're not touching him.
Back up. Oh, you're the tough guy, huh?
Told you.
Sounds sophisticated, X5. Of course. You doing your own stunts now?
Yes, earn them checks, Tom. Not the looming shadows.
Ooh, shit.
Yo.
I didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, but why'd you run? A little over the top, don't you think? All the shadow play.
SCX-5 didn't go quietly.
Quietly is not his strong suit, but he will talk once he's had time to marinate.
What about this?
Have OB check it out.
He might have met Sylvie, and Sylvie might have been like, I got another deal for you.
Hey, could I get you to take a look at this TemPad?
Like he not busy already.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I can definitely get into it. Do you think this is a higher priority than preventing a temporal meltdown?
Oh, no. I focused on the temporal. I agree.
Seems prudent. Okay.
But I was able to piece together who sent the last message.
Who?
I'll screw this back in, right? That's what it said on page 7.
No. Section 42 should match with the system.
Is that with the red light? Because we tried that already.
We'll try it again. Because I don't think you had that pressed back, did you?
It's too complicated.
Wait, am I on the wrong page or... Where's this thing upside down?
Y'all fucking with a TemPad and fuck around and mess with the wrong thing. What is that gonna do?
If we don't work this out, this entire place is going to be destroyed. An old conversation between Renslayer and He Who Remains. It sounded like they were partners.
She really is full of surprises.
You can say that again.
Oh, they're more than just partners.
Not sure, but I'll keep searching. There's a
They
hidden
was
temp pad I'll let
fucking.
you know, but
It'll take some time. So.
Right on the clocks. Let me stop.
Things going here.
Not that good. It's all right.
Butt naked on the sands of time.
What is that?
Love you.
I mean, it'll take me a while to analyze the modifications, but
Look at Casey being the main character.
doesn't block any trackers, that's for sure.
That's where we'll start with X5.
Let's take a run at Brad Wolf.
Let's
Take a big run at him. Thank you.
So this is what we finna do, the good cop, bad cop, breaking Brad.
Hey man, Casey, man, like coming in clutch.
Simple. Where's Docs? Where's Sylvie? And what did he do?
Casey went to the gym. He was like, I know I was gonna be on season 2.
Okay. Problem is, you think you're special, but you're not. So it doesn't matter what outfit you put on, play dress up, or what little lies you tell your friends, or even the lies you tell yourself. At the end of the day, you just make everything worse. For Mobius, for B-15, for your mother.
Oh no.
That's what you
We taking mom shots?
Oh no.
You lose. You're a loser. Thank you, Brad. Very much.
Tell him to be a villain.
I really am touched. You know, you're right. I have done some terrible, awful things.
Start peeling his fingernails off.
That is who I am. He knows. It's the real me. A loser. Perhaps I've just been waiting
Don't get uncomfortable now, Brad.
so I can do terrible,
Awful.
awful things to you. So let's try this one more time. Where is Sylvie?
Why you leaning back, Brad? You had all that shit to say.
You're not an analyst. I'm not a hunter. None of this is real. I mean, who even are you on the timeline? Do you know? Doesn't matter. I think it does matter because none of this is real. Well, okay. The TVA is not your real home. Mobius isn't even your real name. Well, it's what I have to do. Do you have any idea what kind of life you might have left behind? Who might be waiting for you back there? I mean, do you care?
She's nothing. I don't even know where to start with that, but you're nothing here. And
He
until
finna
you
snap.
wake up, you're just a nowhere man. You're a nowhere man.
Did he open hand slap him?
Whoa! Mobius. Yes.
He said it was gonna be him to go punch him first.
It looked like he open hand slapped him. I wonder where they got that from.
You okay?
Pushing buttons to get slapped. That's really lime. Like,
That shit is lime as fuck.
God damn.
They ain't use just limes. They use key limes in the motherfucker. Goddamn.
They use timeline limes. 'Cause,
Like,
like,
what
what
the
the fuck is that shit?
Key limes before they were fucking tainted by the world. Like
I'm saying, bitch.
from the
them
beginning of
motherfuckers
time,
is
that
like
shit is lime.
radioactive green.
You remember that time? I was so angry with my father and my brother. I went down to Earth and I held the whole of New York City hostage with an alien army.
Please, not the joke.
Tried to use the Mind Stone on Tony Stark. It didn't work. So I threw him off the building. I mean, let me say something. It wasn't tactical. Yeah. I lost it. Sometimes. X5, you know, he obviously touched a nerve, right? You never wanted to visit your place on the timeline?
Look, that's the last thing I should be thinking about.
Aren't you curious? I mean, don't you want to see the life you
What if it's fucked up, though?
They kidnapped you and brought you into the
That's the
TV?
thing, too. What if it's fucked up?
Why? Because it's not my life.
You might think twice in case it's something bad and
Or something good. Something bad I can handle.
Hmm.
What if it's something good? You think I want to have that rattling around in here? Of course not.
Sure.
It's not the fear that it's something bad. It's the fear that it's something so good.
Yeah, because then you free ready to dip. I can see that, because if
Not
it's
the
bad,
sport.
you still can come back here. If it's good, you're going to want to stay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Bro, I thought that was Loki with a fucking shotgun. Bro, I was like, yo, what the fuck are they doing?
Damn.
Hey.
Oh, that shit definitely congested. Is somebody in here with him? I don't like these angles. He the only one at the TVA that know how to fix shit. Like, imagine something happened to him. Invalid temporal aura? Fuck does that mean? What the hell? What the fuck is this?
Where's B-15?
She's not gonna be attending this session.
Oh, I get it. So you come in here without B-15 and I'm supposed to believe you're gonna torture me, Mobius?
Well, let's simplify everything. You have information that we need.
I'm a villain. Remember?
No, Loki. Hey, Loki, you're not a villain. You're not.
I can't tell if he playing along or.
Earlier, I said some really hurtful things.
Oh no!
Brought up your mother, and I am really sorry about
No,
that.
stand on your word, Brad.
Hey, get in here!
Imagine you could have just went and unlocked the door.
You couldn't.
Now look, I don't know where Docs and the others are. Okay, I don't know.
Brad, I don't
He ain't
know-
asked you
I don't
about
know
them.
if you know this, but I've done some terrible, awful things.
Yeah, you have. You're doing one right now. Have some perspective on yourself. Okay.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Trial and error.
He asked about Sylvie. He asked about them.
Brad, you're so convincing. You and Docs, I don't buy it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
Okay, I was down when I went to get my life. Okay, because none of this is real.
Well, if none of this is real, I
I
guess
guess
you
you
aren't
aren't
either.
either. Oh damn.
Just tell me where Sylvie is, Brad. He knows where Sylvie is. See?
A little bit of mischief.
Only as good as your plan.
Thank you. Let's go, Zaniac.
Now, you're telling me that was...
Hell of a performance.
All right, if I tell you where she is, are you gonna let me
No,
go?
you're gonna show us.
Show
Hey,
us.
OB, this is Casey. I thought I could help.
Oh,
OB?
not him hollering we all gonna die.
Oh, right. The containment doors are locked, and only the person who designed it can open it with a live scan of his temporal aura.
He who remains.
Oh hell no.
So without Miss Minutes to help us override the lock, we're stuck.
They need a
You
cane.
have to convince a rogue artificial intelligence to come back to work?
Whatever we're doing, we gotta do it fast.
So they need Miss Minutes.
Or Kane.
It's tense.
Shut up, Brad.
We head on back to the TVA.
No, I'm not going anywhere if I get some apple pie.
Hi.
Can I get a double quarter pounder with cheese?
Listen, I haven't got all day. Are you gonna order something? Or what?
Can we talk?
My break's in 5 minutes.
So we gotta wait 5 minutes.
You know how much you must miss having a life that you went and worked at McDonald's. Today?
Short break, so talk fast.
Sylvie, I was in the future, and I saw you. The TVA is in danger, and you were there. I need to know why.
So you see the future now. Cool.
It's not something I chose.
Look, as much as I'd love to see the TVA burnt to the ground, I have no intention of going back there.
So that was future her.
And I'm not running. I'm happy.
And past him.
Explain what I saw then. If what he who remains said is true, the TVA is the only defense. And if what I saw of you is true, then there's nothing that stands between this world and utter destruction. Without the TVA, all of this, everything, is gone.
It's like they're going over every detail of their relationship that has ever happened. Why?
It's a complicated relationship, okay? There's a lot to unpack when you're basically in a relationship with yourself.
Exactly. Thank you for the slow ones.
No. What is this?
But I brought you Sylvie. I did that. I held up my end of the bargain. Now you hold up your end of the bargain and you get me back to the sacred timeline, like you said.
Wait, can we just talk for a second about how crazy life is?
Let's just get it to go when we get up and we get out of here. How about that?
You're like
Why he's so uneasy about being at this
Get me
place?
back to the sacred timeline. It's like, although now it's just get me out of here, which is.
Uh-huh.
Is
What's
this a setup?
that's what I'm saying. What's the problem?
Hey, what's going on?
Them TVA bitches finna pull up?
I've got to get back to work.
It's something wrong.
You're just gonna give everyone free will and walk away?
If we stay here, we're all gonna die. They're gonna die. Orange shirt, she's gonna die.
Hey, I be like, hey, yo! You see how he dressed and he saying some shit like that?
All this for Sylvie?
They finna blow the timeline up?
They're going to bomb every branch.
Yeah, including this one.
Where do we go?
I knew them hoes went right.
B-15 incoming.
Go. Great.
I knew it. They finna try to prune the timelines again. I knew it when they was taking all that shit.
Mobius, they're killing billions. Take Dots down now.
Minutemen are all carrying reset charges.
That's how they're bombing all the timelines at once. They're all connected to that central control panel.
That's our target.
How they come set this up like this?
Our mission is compromised. Set up what you can.
So she just crazy and everything she in, huh?
Finish it.
Not oh.
Don't overthink it.
Okay, super combo finish. Yo, that's crazy. That's what that lady went to go do.
What? Branch 616. Okay, this is the branch of Odd Timer.
Those are people. Those are lives.
They hit all them timelines though. They hit all them branches that quick.
To stay.
Oh, fuck.
That's fucked up, bro.
There's billions of people. So they really cleaning up shit.
It probably was more than that, all them branches. Cause there's other worlds and stuff too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Jack? Is your mum on her way to pick you up?
Yeah. She'll be here. I'm good.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
She still got it. Okay.
I don't know though. But yeah, I don't know. That just caught my eye. But this episode was cool. I feel like it was more so getting Sylvie back in the fray. Because we saw that in the future, she was breaking through the elevator saying she was looking for Loki. So maybe it was future Loki that pruned him, because maybe she was looking for that Loki, like from that timeline. But when the boy asked her was she gonna be in the work tomorrow, she said, yeah, I feel like she really gonna be gone. She gonna come back to the TVA because she said they the problem and it's riding. And then she got the thing from He Who Remains, so she probably gonna come and like help take over or whatever. Them hoes wild to know, pruning all them timelines. And y'all know, because they told y'all what it was, and y'all still went and killed all them people anyway. I just feel like that's crazy. All them branches, they said 30%. It probably was more than that before they got them, but that was a lot of people just.
And so I feel like now after this is going to start whatever's next. This is going to connect to like something like Secret War, or maybe Kang Dynasty. I don't know if they're doing Kang Dynasty or not. I've been hearing different shit like They might not do Kang Dynasty, but I feel like Kang Dynasty needs to be done and then go into Secret War. Because I'm like, you're getting so many characters for Secret War. You're getting old X-Men. You're getting Tobey Maguire. You're getting Andrew Garfield. You're
the
getting
only
Deadpool,
thing that they
Wolverine.
may change, the only thing I saw that they're about to do is instead of like, I want to read it correctly. I need to look it up. So I saw something where they're about to change how they do shows. Like instead of it being like these single one-off things, they finna start working on like multiple seasons of stuff. And there's gonna be like one person that's over it. Like you might get a person like whoever does Loki maybe over Loki and create the blueprint for how Loki is supposed to be done.
Okay.
Like whatever the next series is, you got one person that's over that, and they gotta kind of go with them guidelines of that series or whatever. I think that's what I saw earlier on Twitter, but I would have to go back and look at it to get it directly.
So you gonna have a mini boss, a mini Kevin Feige saying, okay, this is where we're going, this is the structure. So we're gonna focus on this show. That person focuses on this show, and they have the guideline or the blueprint of, okay, we need to get to here with this amount of episodes. Okay, I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That'll be better.
I'm gonna see, can I find the extra
That'll be
post?
better. Do we need this? Do we need this up?
Oh no, you can take it down.
Okay. So yeah. Oh, let me unmute this because I muted this shit. Okay, so
I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm reading the post based on what I saw.
Oh, I think they put Daredevil on hiatus too.
Well, actors are still on strike, so I mean,
but you know, like I think it was for other reasons.
It says the Marvel Studios is changing how they make TV shows. They'll have showrunners who write pilots and show Bibles. I don't know what a show Bible is. I'm thinking it's like the blueprint for it. And then full-time TV executives moving away from limited series format into multi-season serialized TV.
Okay.
So that might be why certain stuff is on hold, so they can kind of redo the format of it or whatever. I'm all for waiting if it's gonna make stuff better, because they done this formula. Kudos to them. If it don't seem like it's working for them, you know, then cool.
But I mean, I feel like with that, if you got one person focusing on, let's say Loki, that's better because you can get more seasons of Loki faster. Last time we saw Loki was in 2020, right? Was that 2020 or 2021?
I think that was 20. I don't know when they first started doing this, because it was whenever they first started doing this shit. I don't remember what year that was. Do we show the dates?
I don't think so.
2021.
2021?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was 2 years. It's kind of a long time.
It is, but they do their stuff based off movie quality, and if you were doing movies, it's kind of like the same formula. I get it.
Yeah.
But I guess it's like, I get you being like the movie powerhouse, so you trying to switch to like a TV streaming format may not always be like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I can see where they pulling in TV execs to kind of like
balance it.
I'm not mad at the 6 episodes if they gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be long like how they run TV shows because shit got 20 episodes and y'all don't know what to do. Like they definitely don't need to do that.
And getting
the little the 6 to 10 episode formula works for Marvel.
Perfect. That's the perfect number.
You in and out.
Anywhere from 6 to 10 episodes. Yeah. No more than that. It doesn't need it. I mean, Daredevil is an exception, but now I'm feeling like even Daredevil 18 might be too much.
I feel like they probably was gonna do a lot with that, but I don't know. Like they probably was gonna introduce a lot of characters on Daredevil. That's probably why they.
Yeah, they were.
But I appreciate Loki. Like I felt in my spirit that this wasn't gonna let me down when we watched it. But it's like they definitely, whatever the blueprint is for Loki, since we don't have like WandaVision and stuff no more, like they definitely need to keep that same energy for the other shows. Cause that's what you want from Marvel. Like it ain't always about fighting. Like, yeah, you're gonna get fights, but the story, like you need to be pulled in. Like you gotta learn how to pull in different audiences too. Like you need to be able to pull in the people that like the fights and also put in the people that like the deep shit that go along with it too. The connectivity of like what it adds up to later. That's why I was like, the shows that they had been doing would have got more people in to watch, or people would have been more like okay with the had they dropped Kang here and there. Had it felt more like more was at stake.
Yeah.
Like if you see Kang, like somebody bumping into Kang on the street, motherfucker just like watching y'all every move and you don't even know why. Like these people don't know this man. So far, Loki is the only one that knows who he is other than Ant-Man. But like that shit would be crazy. Like,
and Scott think he killed him.
Imagine Kang being so like mind fuckery though, to where like you bumped into Ant-Man on the street one day, thinking he didn't, like, cause he already had that moment in the movie where he thought like,
did I kill him?
And he just bumped into him, but like he played off like he's just a regular guy, cause like you feel stupid for trying to attack somebody that ain't got no powers and they can be regular, but like I just feel like shit like that would just make stuff over the top, but it is what it is. Mm-hmm. They definitely have to find a formula though for like TV and movies. Like they got to make it work.
I feel like they haven't found their footing because they don't know where they want to go with Kang and with everything, and that's okay to not know where you want to go. I feel like that was the whole thing with Phase fucking 1. You didn't know where you were going. You know you wanted to get to Avengers. You know you wanted to assemble the Avengers in the first movie. You knew that. But you didn't know how big you wanted Thanos to be. You didn't know that by 2019 you were going to have Spider-Man. You didn't know that because the Andrew Garfield movies were coming out in 2012. You got the Amazing Spider-Man. Then you got the Amazing Spider-Man 2 in 2014. So you didn't know you were going to get Spider-Man. You didn't know you were going to get Black Panther. You didn't know you were going to get Doctor Strange. You didn't know what you had.
I feel like with this phase, I just feel like it's box you have to check, yes. And I feel like don't waste your time sweating the small stuff. I feel like you have to up the stakes after Thanos. Like after Infinity War Endgame, the stakes gotta be there for people to tune in. And like there needs to be more connectivity with the shows and the movies. Mm-hmm. Because if you gonna use the characters from the shows in the movies later, it needs to be something more to make people want to see those characters. Like you can't expect the phase 1 through 3 people to just come for just Sam and Bucky and maybe Hulk if he pop up,
and just Loki.
Yeah, like you can't. Like it's 4 people, and we had like did you see all the people that popped up in Infinity War? Like all them people. Like even though some people had bigger roles than others, certain people you still was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like you were happy to see. So I'm like, you definitely have to find a way. And I guess Ms. Marvel gonna be like they test for that, since they moving her from like a show to like the movie to see like how that would work. But they need to the shows need to have more stakes when it comes to certain shows, and you need to find like a movie character that you may be able to throw in there to make it seem more connected. Mm-hmm. I feel like the disconnect is what's causing it, because people are tuning in to see their faves. Of course, some of your faves are dead. You ain't gonna see them no more, but you gotta make people have new faves. Cause like I wasn't like a Thor fan when the first phase came out. I was like, okay, I didn't know these motherfuckers. Like I didn't know Thor, I didn't know Iron Man. Even when Iron Man pulled up on Spider-Man and Friends on the animated show, who are you, sir? Where X-Men them at though? There's something on the shit like, who the fuck is Tony? And why he got attitude? Oh, he one of them rich bitches. Like that's some of them. Like get his ass up out of here, okay? This ain't who I'm trying to man in some iron suit. Like the fuck is this? You ain't get bit by no radioactive bugs. What you doing on this show? But I just feel like it definitely needs to be more stakes. Like I get you gonna have like street level characters now and blah blah blah, but it definitely needs to be. It needs to feel like more is at stake.
We don't feel connected.
Yeah,
I do feel like we needed an Avengers movie.
I just feel like,
and I understand that with Cap. No, I said we don't have Captain America. We have him, but he's not. Like I feel like Sam movie should have been earlier, and like Sam in the movie, Sam is the lead. Like because he's Captain America, he needed to go around getting these other heroes. We should have just gotten a new Avengers movie. We could have got a low level threat, just an earthly level threat. Like not even like, you know what I'm saying? Just like the first Avengers movie. This new phase, we just called it New Avengers or whatever. We needed that. I feel like that's what we're missing. I feel like we're missing the Avengers movie. We didn't need all the Avengers. We need maybe like, I don't know, about 10. If that many.
I just feel like, cause now it's like sometimes you have to watch stuff again. Cause like I liked Miss Marvel show for what it was, but then when you go back and think about the plot of it, it's like, okay. Like, I enjoyed learning about her culture and I enjoyed learning how she got her powers. But the villains and shit didn't make sense because it's like, you got this teenager, you telling her like what y'all got going on. I guess they races like dying or something, I think, if I remember correctly. But then it's like when she didn't just jump and help y'all immediately, y'all just like switched and was like, okay, we gonna kill this bitch. She like 16, bro. Like, chill out. I'm just like, it didn't make sense to me, like how it went so quick, like how
so
it
left, so
flipped. And I'm just like, either they should have had that energy from jump where they just was trying to kill her because the urgency of them dying was that important, or they should have made it so it was something else that threatened her family and her livelihood to make her take her powers more seriously or something like that. And I get it, like the show was kind of to bring teenagers in, but to be fair, they could have not taken away from her show and her chicks. They could have done Young Avengers, the show. And they could have had like 10 episodes and they could have introduced like the characters that they knew they wanted to bring in that were younger. And then throw in a couple of Avengers or whoever that was important, you know, like to make you watch, like throw Sam in there. Because if they're going to use the boy that was on Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, it was Peyton Bradley.
Him, Ms. Marvel. Yeah, they could even brought girl from Hawkeye. I can't even think her damn name right now. Yeah, Kate, because she's still young. You know what I'm saying? She not like adult. Like, I guess she grown, but her demeanor is very kid-like still. So I just feel like you could have brought
about
like
Peter's age. She's Peter's age.
I just feel like you could have had a show with them on there, and then you can kind of tell on social media, because that's what y'all should be doing, whose character, like who people gravitate towards more out of those young Avengers, and then maybe make like, if you wanted to do a show instead of having like just Miss Marvel or whatever, then you could have did a show and still added in more people, but the faves, like whoever people gravitate to the most or something. I just, cause I'm like, y'all not gonna do no show for every person that's gonna be in the fight that's coming. So y'all could have had like an overall show, which I said like what's the other show with the robot folks? What's the damn shit? The Eternals. I'm sorry. The Eternals. That should have been a show. Like about 10 episodes. You introduce them people, tell what's going on, and like move on. That shouldn't have been a 3-hour movie. Then if you want to do a movie later, you get what I'm saying? Like that should have been a show. Then you transpired into a movie. Young Avengers could have been a show, and then you can do a movie with them later or something like that, where like a bigger threat comes and they really need to put whatever they learned into action or some shit like that. I'm just like, child, ain't nobody.
They beat a street level boss and then they take it up a level.
Yeah.
Beat somebody. I don't know.
Because as far as I know, the only street level hoes that I know that people even give a fuck about be Kingpin. I'm trying to think. Because Falcon and the Winter Soldier went bad. I guess you could say she was kind of like a street level boss, even though she was internationally known. But still, it was like, you know, but even those stakes were a little ignorant though, because they was taking super soldier serum. So you can get your chest caved in. But I'm just like, you know, well, Kingpin caved people chest in too. But
some of y'all don't know that Sam in the comics got a blood transfusion from Steve and has like, he's super soldier level strong. A lot of people don't know that. And you're gonna be like, Trey, what the fuck are you talking about? You wrong. Look it up. Do your research. He got a blood transfusion from Steve, and he got stronger because he had Steve blood in him. He was dying. He had to get a blood transfusion. Sam is technically a super soldier. He punched Steve in the face and knocked Steve down. Well, it depends on the writer. It's been that way for years.
I guess this is why I like Loki though, because when you watch Loki, it feels like there's so much at stake.
It does.
Like one slip, bitch, a timeline gone. That's billions or trillions of people out of there. And it's more than billions, because that number, that math wasn't right, because when you think of a timeline branch, that's other worlds included too. Like, because we in 616. So think about all the other worlds we've discovered since we've been watching Marvel. So you got all that somewhere else too. And they clipping timeline branches. I'm like, that's trillions of people going on one branch.
Think about this. And then think about this. It's a branch of our timeline. And then it's like, okay, this one person just buried over here. Oh, this person, Trey just decided to walk left when he was supposed to walk right. You branch this whole timeline. That's trillions of people, billions of people, because Trey just decided to walk left. That's you hold people for my decision. Oh no, we gotta get this shit up out of here, bro. That's crazy.
Because we saw on the first season of Loki how when he variated or whatever to another branch, them other people was there and they had to prune that shit. When them other people he ran up on, I'm like, so that's trillions of people. That's not fucking billions, bro. That's like trillions. That's like the shit that Thanos did. That's basically what the motherfuckers at the TVA just did in a way.
Basically,
they just Thanos people. That's what the fuck they just did. If you want to think about it like that, they did it without turning people. Shit, you might as well say they turned to dust. I guess I don't know what you are when that shit gone. Ashes, particles, they gone though, and ain't no coming back. For as I know, because with the TVA, you know them rocks don't mean nothing. So I'm just like, I don't know, but I mean the only plus to that, even though it's fucked up, is that it gives the TVA more time to not get fucked up because some of the branches are gone. So that means the little loom thing isn't as overworked as it was a second ago. True. So that's like the only positive, but it's not worth trillions of lives. But yeah, because we could talk about Marvel all day.
If you're on Patreon, tune in tomorrow. Real talk. I don't know.
Yeah.
We gonna go. Thank y'all for the support.
Yes.
For reactions on Patreon. Come back next week.
Same bad time.
Ain't no bad shit. It's Loki time.
Same mischievous time. Same mischievous channel.
Goddamn right. It's real out here. The God of mischief.
Yes.
Taking over your Thursday night, this bitch. Can't wait. I can't wait to episode 6. I know that bitch gonna be ended. Again, thank you for the support. You know I'm Trey.
And it's Tasha.
Y'all stay real.
You already watched, so you might as well subscribe. Please.